lobby player.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get
when you play Madden, do you ever see lobby players?
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game
do you ever see welcome to this lobby?
Top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. No run back
now watch the plays I call,
this will come out to the 25.
And then watch the defenses they call. And tell me if it seems like somebody calling out my plays. Every time I play a lobby game, for everybody on Madden Cheetah Exposed, like, share, and subscribe.
Looking to throw it right at the outset. He dumps it off for Henry. Room past the 35. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 3rd and 9 here. To the air, Allen. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson.
Devin White. You see how it looked like he slid behind him?
Looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art.
On this, you notice how they went from formations to coaching suggestions. I'm under formations.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up.
You see how he fumbled from a leg tackle?
And they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you.
Madden Cheetah Exposed. Like, share, and subscribe.
Do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Pat Surtain up to make the play.
Watch the players after the play, man. They get to doing all kind of goofy stuff. Rolling around.
And then execute it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Look how slow McCaffrey running. Let me show y'all something real quick. Madden cheaters exposed. Now tell me, if you ever played Madden, do you think a player with 99 speed runs that slow? Madden cheaters exposed. Like, share, and subscribe.
All told, and they will take over 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills.
Watch the offensive line. You see how they drift into the right? I didn't do a line shift.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're
This is an evident cheating.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12
This person cannot play.
First down. Throwing his
See the drop back? You see how they dropping my quarterback back on shotgun? This person cannot play.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there.
Once again, a fumble from a leg tackle.
Able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Flushed out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Allen. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. They set up the screen to LT. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end driving out the same.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchdown.
You see how they try to make McCaffrey catch the punt in the end zone? Madden cheater exposed. Like, share, and subscribe.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
After the second half, I'm going to show you their defensive line and my offensive line.
For your eyes when you watch something like this, right? When these teams
I already used the pause.
Going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about like scouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. This is caught at the 20. A big play there for KC. 47 yards.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything
Watch
going,
the quarterback.
and really the offensive line not helping him much. Down the middle right side, it's McCaffrey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this.
I remember what I said at the beginning of the game, right?
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Check the gamer tag. Look out for that gamer tag.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. On play action, Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Allen now looks to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
Watch Snead on that play. Whoever was covering.
Closing speed there defensively.
Rewind it.
Looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
You see how the offensive lineman jumped backwards? He didn't go forward. Madden cheaters exposed.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield that can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme.
Remember what I told y'all, right?
Remember Carolina did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately.
Just watch.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kyle Pitts from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
You see how fast LaDainian Tomlinson running? LaDainian Tomlinson running. Madden cheater exposed. That's the first time they did it this game. The player speed movement. I'm gonna show you how fast my running back is, and I'm gonna show you how fast his running back is.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here.
He ran at light speed.
Something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And that one drops down incomplete.
Madden cheaters exposed. Like, share, and subscribe.
And it's second down. Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And take it right on the 30.
You see, right? Y'all see how fast he running?
A very strong 14-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with
if I had to guess, I would say that I'm like 4 speeds faster than LaDainian. I ain't got the LaDainian car, but I know how fast he is. And he never played for the Saints.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
So if you ever played this game and you feel like you're being cheated, 9 times out of 10 you have.
Offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 45-yard line.
Y'all ready for that second half? Y'all ready for me to expose him?
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again
Watch
here
the
in
gamer
the second
tag,
half.
man. You know, if you see this person,
From a couple yards
record
deep,
him.
he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
See how fast Bates running?
Past the 30.
I'm going to get to it.
He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
It's all about taking words and bringing
Pause. Let me expose him real quick. Look at LaDainian Tomlinson, 95. Look at my running back. Look at his safeties. Oh, Bates. You see Bates excel though, right? My excel at 99. Go back to my running back real quick and I'll get back to this game. So why is he catching up to McCaffrey? That don't even make field pass sense.
at halftime. I will guarantee you in your locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Elliott on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
If anything, McCaffrey should be leaving him. If we going by numbers, man, cheaters, expose, like, share, and subscribe. These people will cheat you on all levels of the game.
So let's try this again after the
Offense, defense, and special teams. Your offensive linemen, your quarterback, your receivers, your tight ends, your DBs, your linebackers, your defensive linemen. Anything to get the advantage. I got a theory. If you can't play, don't sit at the table with the good players. Move out the way.
On first down, Allen. They're looking for Jefferson, but
I like shutouts. I like defensive games.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here.
Now, which way are the offensive linemen blocking? And tell me which way does it show the offensive lineman blocking on this play X? Are they blocking to the right or are they blocking up? Madden cheaters exposed. I ain't lying, shit. You see how they got him running to the side?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
As soon as I'm done with this game, it's uploaded.
Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line.
Just watch the offensive line, man. It's so funny. When I play solo battle, they don't do that.
The game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go.
Sometimes you gotta eat that sack.
Chris Jones collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take
For all the players out there, it makes no sense to throw an INT
and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse
or
the
fuck up your
trend on 3rd and
completions.
goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Now Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Jay
Shouts out to all the people who kick field goals.
From the left hash,
Keep playing real football. Shouts out to all the people who punt. Never go for it in your territory. I mean, in the opponent's territory.
They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points.
It's the algorithm of the game.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one? Right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
to the left.
line.
His left, not my left.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This will go to Henry out wide. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen to throw once more. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. This one caught by Ridley. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number. And on 3rd and 5, this
Watch them lobby players.
Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. Check down here for
Watch Cam on that interception. I mean, on that should have been interception. That's a blatant flagrant foul. Madden cheaters exposed.